I thought Serena was going to sit in the front row, so I'm a little thrown off here. What did you like most about this one?
We've had some, issues extending leads. So it was a real focus. I loved the way we came out at halftime, from halftime, where we pushed the lead instead of, oh man, they come back and then we got a game and all that. And that's been a point of emphasis. The guys have been talking about it. Coach has been talking about it. Can you get a lead? Can you extend a lead? Can you keep the lead? Can you keep your focus for a longer period of times? Because, Chris, we tend to relax when we get leads.
For you guys, you had the most offensive rebounds that you've had in any game in a decade. What do you feel like contributed to that?
I was waiting for it to come. We promote it. It's part of our offense. It's just a piece of our offense. It's not like secondary. Oh, let's do this after the play. There's a real strategy to it. And I was kind of a little perplexed why we weren't getting more. But it helps when our big guys offensive rebound, right? We obviously crash from the perimeter, but JA 8 offensive rebounds, right? And then CP had 5. He's just got a natural feel. He's got such great lift and can see the ball off the rim. So I think we're plus 20 in the possession game in the second half, which if you shoot it like we did, and then you're plus 20 in the possession game, that's how you get a big margin of victory.
You said something about a week ago that you felt like your defense was a little bit ahead of your offense over the last 2 games. You had 132 the other night and a season-high 148 tonight. Where do you feel like this offense is right now, and where do you feel like it can still go?
Yeah, I still we're not at the level we were last year. I just feel it. We're still trying to find ourselves. Part of it is DG, and I think Evan's still trying to find his niche. Quite honestly, and I got to figure out a better way to get him better shots. So that would be the one kind of caveat. We're intentional about getting the ball more, but I feel like we can get him the ball in better position. He had a couple of nice ones where we got deep in the paint. We found him. So we got to find him in better positions. I think that's a part of the why we're a little behind. But DG's going to sort a lot of that out because he knows how to get him the ball in the places he wants. Sam, obviously, it'll get better, but we can do better by Evan, I think. Yes.
Hey, Coach.
Hey.
So a lot's been written about Alex Sarr sort of coming into his own for the Wizards so far to start the season. And as someone who prepped for him last season and this season, did you have any differences in the scouting department? How you prepped for that?
I just think he's taken another jump. It looks like it. It seems like he can create a little bit more. That elbow spin he's got to the rim, I saw it when I was watching, preparing for this game. If you pressure him now, he can go by and make you pay, which I didn't feel like he had that last year. But the skill level is gotten better. Listen, my prediction is he's going to be an all-star in this league. It's just a matter of time. He's a young player. But he'll be an all-star.
Sure. And some people have also compared him to Evan Mobley loosely as guys who
Fair.
Sort of block shots, put the
Fair.
ball on the floor. Do you see any similarities in their games?
Fair comparison. I think a lot of similarities. Both of them very skilled, really good defenders. The sky's the limit for Alex, and he's going to get all that international experience and improve there. They found themselves one. So